Hello everyone. Good morning po sa inyo dyan sa Pilipinas. Ito po si Sasro Gando Sasot ng For the Motherland. At I think what happened today is such a disgrace. I don't know if you have watched the speech of Dr. Agnes Callamard. Ito po ang nangyari. She presented a speech. She was a keynote speaker in a forum at the University of the Philippines organized by the lawyers of Laila Delima and CHR, which is headed by a former Director General of Liberal Party, si Chito Gascon. And you know what? I don't really have any problem with special rapporteurs in the United Nations. I know that they have a job to do, but they have to do their job according to their mandate. Alam niyo po, my background with the United Nations is, I think a lot of you already know that I spoke before the United Nations in 2009, December 2009. I was one of the speakers in an side session of the UN General Assembly, and I also worked in an organization that's accredited by the United Nations. In the United Nations, there is a protocol that you must follow. Ganito po ka-strict ha. I will just inform you how strict it is in the United Nations. Yung organization I worked before, they organized these, if a country has a if a country's human rights is going to be under reviewed, people will be allowed to speak. But they have to be sponsored by an organization accredited by the United Nations. The organization po na pinagtrabahuhan ko was accredited. And then we sponsored someone from the Philippines to speak. And then in the United Nations, you cannot, your speech would be of a particular length. They're very specific. And then, there is protocol to follow. And lalo na dito, with special rapporteurs, they have protocols to follow. And they have a mandate. And that mandate is very specific. Yung mandate po na yan po ang pinag-agrihan ng mga bansa of sovereign states na gagawin ng isang special rapporteur. At itong si Callamard and itong si putang inang Chito Gascon, you are fooling Filipinos. You know why? Kasi, can you imagine, Chito Gascon said that he doesn't know that Callamard would be here in the Philippines. And then, dito sa report ng GMA 7, May 4, ito sabi ni Chito Gascon. Ang sabi ni Chito Gascon, si Callamard daw is here under a separate program of UN referred to as academic visits. Sabi ni Chito Gascon, when the state is unable or unwilling to send an invitation to a special rapporteur to conduct an official visit, the special rapporteurs are still able to find a way to come on an academic mission. Kailangan daw academic visits. Si Dr. Callamard, this is a very, very creative way of getting Callamard to the Philippines. Sabi raw, academic visits. But this is not an academic mission. Her speech at the UN is clearly about criticizing what's going on in the Philippines. She is already engaging in partisan politics. That is not allowed. She is overstepping her mandate. Ang linaw-linaw ng mandate niya. Ang mandate niya nakalagay mismo sa website ng United Nations, ng United Nations Human Rights Office of the High Commissioner. Nakalagay dito, in carrying out his or her mandate, the Special Rapporteur 1. Transmits urgent appeals to governments. 2. or undertakes country visits to examine the situation. Or number 3, submits annual reports to the Human Rights Council. Nasaan dito yung sinasabi na academic mission? Nasaan sa mandate ni Callamard na she could go to a country, to a sovereign country like the Philippines, to undertake an academic mission and deliver a speech directly criticizing the policy of that sovereign government, that sovereign state. Where? Where is it in the mandate? Ginagago ninyo ang United Nations. Ginagago ninyo yung mandato ng Special Rapporteur for your political interest. Kayo, Chito Gascon. Kayo, mga lawyers ni Laila Delima. You are clearly overstepping your mandate, Agnes Callamard. Nasaan sa mandato mo na pwede kang pumunta sa isang bansa for an academic visit in order to criticize the policy of that government? That this is a sovereign state, you white woman. Hindi mo na kami, the Philippines is no longer a colony of you white people that you can just go and lecture us on what we should do in our own country. Putang ina, you don't have a moral ascendancy to tell developing countries on what to do. You have millions of blood in your hands. You have killed a lot of non-Westerners. At ang kapal-kapal ng pagmumukha ninyo, napupunta kayo ng mga developing countries in order to tell them what to do. What the fuck is in your mind? Wala sa mandato mo yung ginagawa mo. At ikaw, Chito Gascon, you are enabling this white imperialism. Bakit? Dahil yung political party ninyo naiipit dahil sa koneksyon ninyo sa droga. Putang ina. You know what? Alam nyo kayong DFA, you have to file a protest at the United Nations sa ginagawa nito ni Callamard. If you have any respect, sa Pilipinas, she has no right to do that. No right. Ano siya? Unang-una, wala sa mandato niya yung pinagsasabi ni Gascon. Anong academic visits? Nasaan dito sa mandato? Gumagawa ka ng sarili mong eksena? What? A special rapporteur can go on academic mission? Hindi naman academic mission yung ginagawa niya. She is there in the Philippines to criticize the policy of a sovereign state in its own soil. Tang-ina. Ano to, gaguhan? You know what, Malacanang, DFA, file a protest at the United Nations. Hindi po pwede ito. Ginagago na tayo nito ni Callamard. Ano to? Porket puti ito, Ginagago na niya ng bansa natin? Putang ina, she has no moral ascendancy. Her ancestors have killed millions of people. They don't have any moral ascendancy on this planet to lecture anyone on the right to life. Putang ina. I have been educated in Europe, and they have told me about the horrendous things these white people done to the world. Kaya for me, they don't have any moral ascendancy to do these things. Putang ina ninyo. Tapos wala pa sa mandato mo yung ginagawa mo. Gagawin mo yan, pupunta ka ng isang soberanyang bansa at magagaganyan ka. Ano ka? Putang ina mo. Do you think me, a brown girl, can go to France, to the United States, and go there and tell Trump, oy, putang ina mo, Trump, don't do that. Tangina, I would be taken out of the country. Tanginang mga to, you know what, file a protest, Kayong DFA, kumilos kayo. Putang ina. Kung kayo matulog sa kangkungan, magkaroon naman kayo ng bayag. Tangina. Umayos kayo.